Listen. What's good, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Talk about this LeBron James. LeBron James alcohol, Hennessy second decision. I don't know why he choose Hennessy. I guess he went from a basketball goat to a Hennessy goat. So, I'm gonna get into that and talk about his late you know decision that he made to team up with Hennessy. I mean Hennessy, out of everything else, alcohol. But we gonna get into that, y'all. Hope everyone's doing good this morning. What's this? And yeah, we are about to talk about this topic here this morning. So y'all let me know what y'all think about, LeBron James and this, you know, mm, I don't want to say basketball goat from basketball to Hennessy. You know, this is I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. This is crazy though for him to be. I don't know. So yeah, you know, Hennessy basketball player, and I don't think this is like. I mean, Hennessy. I said this yesterday. Hennessy is not a brand where like, all right, it's just to me, it's just cheap. It's just like everybody is drinking that, and it's I don't know. It's just it's just a little bit crazy to see how and it's just it's just a little. This I'm saying why alcohol? Why alcohol? Is that the reason why LeBron James haven't been underperforming? Because he's been you know I mean sometimes he look great on the court, but sometimes it's just man, he looks extra tired in the fourth quarter. Could this be a Hennessy problem? I don't know, but it looks like it's a Hennessy problem. It looks like it's what do you call it? That's the reason why LeBron James are underperforming because it is Hennessy.
He's trash, man.
Yeah, he is trash.
I already told you.
He cries a lot. It's just, and I think a lot of people was expecting him to retire after this. This is just, as I said, he's holding the Lakers for hostage.
He's trying to do that to get revenge on.
Yeah, he's holding the Lakers for hostage because there's no way the Lakers are gonna win the championship until they get rid of LeBron James and his mini like, I mean, at this point, your second year, you're in the NBA the second year. I don't know. I think there's too much Hennessy. I think Brownie James is also having so much Hennessy. That's why he's having problems, shooting the ball. But this LeBron James Hennessy is sad because once um why I say that people say, why you say that? Why you hating on Brown? Oh, no, I'm not hating. I'm just saying it's crazy. It's crazy because um what was I gonna say now? No, I was gonna say it's crazy because is that the cheapest alcohol in the products? Everybody has that on a Friday night. Now you're going to Hennessy? You're a Hennessy goat. You was now a Hennessy goat. So I'm gonna play this video, y'all. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? Say let me know what y'all think about this. This is Riaz. What's going on, family? Peace, peace. Big up on top of the morning, Riaz. I see you. I see you. I see you. Yeah. So we're talking about the Hennessy goat this morning. We're talking about the Hennessy goat this morning. Riaz, King Hennessy goat. Graduated from LeBron James to the to the Hennessy G. Yeah. Yeah, I already know, Riaz. Salute, broski. But yeah, dude is a Hennessy goat. A Hennessy goat. But I am going to get in some of that, and so y'all could see what's going on here with LeBron James. I think that's why LeBron James, like, been looking so like rough, looking so rough because his Hennessy, man, is getting the best of him. I think it is. So let's just get this. Let's just play this one.
Well, everyone's on pins and needles across the country. You ready to go, LeBron? Where's the powder?
Left it at home.
LeBron, fans want to know where you're taking your talents this year. What's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is tough. In this fall, I'm going to be taking my talents to Hennessey VSOP.
VSOP? And this was the conclusion you woke up with this morning?
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
Why?
I feel like it's going to give me the best opportunity.
So, yeah. You think Hennessy is going to give you your best opportunity? I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know about all that. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, why alcohol? That's what I'm saying. Why you didn't do something else? Why Hennessy? As I said, Hennessy, if y'all know Hennessy, I don't know. Y'all gotta understand, Hennessy is like the cheapest. Like everybody has that. And it's called Hennessy. What Hennessy OV? Yeah. So I don't know. This dude right here, man. He trips me up with all this weird shit.
He looks really old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He should retire. Like at this point, I think LeBron James should retire. I'm just saying, like, this is a retire. I thought he was gonna retire and just like take the Lakers off hostage, but this is embarrassing. I said, I'm getting a good opportunity. How is this a good opportunity? You've been drinking that shit your whole life.
To win more at hosting. And not only that, win at signature cocktails, win at having a good time, win at impressing guests, win at making memories, win at making it look easy, win at leaving people wanting more.
LeBron, appreciate it.
Oh man, this is one of these. This is one of those. Yeah, this is like LeBron James is gonna be drinking. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of little drinking issues. A lot of drinking issues, a lot of problems.
You think because people love this is what he's getting. Honestly, people love it.
He is, man.
And then he has his name on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He thinks people are gonna, but nobody. Yeah, he's not thinking about anything else. Like he's just thinking about strictly right now, thinking about himself. Like, what is? And I think he was put onto this. I think he was put onto this. I don't think he. I think they told him to do this. As I said, like it's Hennessy.
Yeah, he is a clown.
He is a clown. He is a clown. He is a clown. He's a big time clown. And think about this, right? What's that, grasshopper? What? Think about that, right? Yeah, grasshopper. Think about that. Think about this grasshopper. Him, right? Why would you invest in like a Hennessy when everybody we go like no, like it's what I'm saying. As a black man, I know this. I go to the store and all these young people line up to buy Hennessy. Why would you why would you invest in something like that? It's why I respect Kobe. It's why I respect Kobe, and it's why I respect Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Because you as a billionaire, you don't make moves like this. This is not, I'm thinking LeBron James was put on to this move. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Why would you want to encourage these people I'm in the hood? Keep buying Hennessy, keep drinking Hennessy. Friday night, Saturday night, we outside, we in the projects, we turning up, we're drinking Hennessy. That's what I think about Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think about Hennessy when I see Hennessy. Because I see that shit all the time. People thinking Hennessy is like, once they got Hennessy and they cup, then they better than everybody else and at the hood parties or whatever. But this is LeBron James, trying to make money off the hood because or make money off the middle class people because none of them bought his sneakers. They all went and bought Jordans. Crazy. Everybody still prefer Jordans than LeBron James shoes. And that is crazy. So that what you call a Billy goat, not a goat. And now he's about to make more money off Hennessy than selling shoes. So are you a basketball goat? Are you a Hennessy goat? This was sad. For real, Grasshopper. This nigga is a clown. Clown. For real. Back,
Well, everyone's on pins and needles across the country. You ready to go, LeBron? Where's the powder?
Left it at home.
LeBron, fans want to know where you're taking your talents this year. What's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is tough.
Hennessy.
In this fall, I'm going to be taking my talents to Hennessy VSOP.
VSOP? And this was the conclusion you woke up with this morning?
That was...
Like I said, if y'all load this, and even in this, LeBron's kind of wearing like a, hold on, let me put the picture up. I like he wears like a little fake hair all the time. Why? Why wear the fake hair, bro? Why wear the fake hair? Come on. Like he always does that. He has that fake hair on top. But that hair right there, the top is just fake. LeBron James always with his fake hair on top. It's crazy, And I think it's a thing that men need to do. Stop wearing fake hair. You know what I mean? You see a lot of people doing it. Jay-Z too. He got like fake dreads. Stop wearing fake hair. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, LeBron James now is officially a Hennessy GOAT. From a basketball GOAT to a Hennessy GOAT. And LeBron James sales in shoes with Nike is trash, right? I don't know why he never just stick to the wine thing. Now he's on this Hennessy GOAT. I'm calling him Hennessy GOAT. LeBron James, the Hennessy GOAT. I said I give Michael Jordan and Kobe so much respect. Magic Johnson, Magic Johnson got there. You know what I mean? The fucked up son. I give him mad respect. I give him respect. This shit right here, So I'm telling you, right? I'm gonna tell you something about LeBron, right? I don't think LeBron focusing on Bronny James' game. That he was focusing on Bronny James' game. If LeBron James was focused on Bronny James' game, bro wouldn't have to I don't think he's focused. He's spending his time out. I think he's playing around in LA. And I'm gonna go like what my girl said, he's kind of selfish. I was like, yeah, I see what she's talking about. I know what she's talking about in her ways, but I know what she's talking about. Like, look at Bronny James. Like, look at his game. He looks worse than last year. Are we out here promoting alcohol? What are we gonna do? Blame it on the alcohol? Bronny James sucks. Can't get better at his shooting. The shot look worse than last year. Yo, we should be working on Bronny James' game. You know what I mean? But LeBron James probably like, nah, I don't need to do that. My other son, is way better anyway. So gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do like LeVar Ball did, make my other son. Yeah, like the man stooped that low to Get Hennessy. Get some Hennessy. That's what I'm saying. Like Hennessy. 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 I mean, wow. What is so thing about Hennessy? What is, what is like, what is so thing about Hennessy? Like, Hennessy is like,
Isn't he a billionaire?
yeah,
Why are he making alcohol out of everything?
right.
Encouraging people to buy alcohol.
Yeah. And remember, Hennessy is like the cheapest alcohol in the hood. Now, my bad. Everybody goes for Hennessy. Like, they all go for Hennessy. All of them. So it's like, you might as well go for a KFC deal. No, you might as well go for something that, I don't know, something that has something like, that's what I'm saying. Why Hennessy? Why? No, why alcohol?
But why that? You can't come up with
Why alcohol?
He should have been coming out with some.
Even what's his name? Shannon Sharp got a better band with alcohol.
He should have come out with some smoothie or something like that.
No, they're all on this brandy, y'all. They're all on this dark liquor, babe. Because no one's buying the dark liquor because people like it's sweet, it tastes different.
Yeah, and this liquor that he has right here and beside him is probably worse than what they're fucking selling.
Yes.
Probably something in there. You see the guy said you didn't bring your powder?
Yes.
He probably has some weird shit in there. Where's that guy?
Yeah, that right there is,
Out of everything.
Hennessy. Yeah, out of everything. He's promoting Hennessy.
That is different because what's his name? The one that's in jail right now. He had what, syrup?
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not a fucking athlete. He's a
That's what I'm saying. Why is an athlete exactly? Why an athlete promoting these brands like alcohol?
Sad.
So, yeah, but we are here.
It's so sad.
We are here promoting alcohol.
You look stupid.
Right?
You look dumb.
Yeah, you look stupid doing that. Yeah. Yeah, you a sport. You an athlete.
You came out with a Gatorade or something.
Exactly. You came up with a drink.
Not even your drink. Hennessy is not a drink. You didn't create it.
That's how Kobe was doing with them Chinese people. He was coming up with a drink that to make you like, less tired, and all that.
This guy's trying to drain your fucking system.
Yeah.
Liver problems.
Yeah, LeBron James is trying to give you liver problems. He's trying to make all y'all don't catch up to his son. All these young athletes don't catch up to his son. So he's feeding the hood alcohol. Cause that's what he's doing.
He would suit a freaking
no.
A wig for a club.
And the thing about he's a Democrat. So this is political. This is a political stunt right here. Because you see Democrat, right? They always use black person to, instead of them do it, they do it because he looks up to Obama, Joe Biden, and them. And those guys are like that. They always, Hennessy, and we gonna have Hennessy and talk running black jokes about Hennessy and shit like that. So that's where that come from. That's exactly where that came from. That came from the political move. Like, we're gonna use LeBron James to spread Hennessy in the hood and make him continue because no one's buying it. No, first they got the white Hennessy. Bro, the man dye his beard and it's still great.
He should dye it red.
No, but that top is fake.
Yeah,
if you see,
put a wig, clown wig on.
Oh, the man looks so horrible with that dye in his face because you can tell all of it's gray. He looks so horrible. He needs to cut that out, like real talk.
No, he didn't dye his beard. You can tell. He needs to dye.
No, he did.
No, he didn't.
You can tell right here. Look.
You see gray like crazy.
But when you your beard is like whatever, and you have too much, you can't. The dye doesn't really cover. If you see some people, the dye doesn't really cover under the gray. And he's at that stage where the dye can't help him no more. So, telling you people, LeBron James is now flooding the hood with Hennessy. I mean, the projects. Yeah, this is your GOAT.
Go buy it.
This is your GOAT.
LeBron said so.
Yeah. Now we're going to buy the Hennessy because LeBron James. LeBron James is, what do you call it? Promoting Hennessy for, the Democrat government, because that's what they do. You know what I mean? They use black people to do their garbage. They can't really use a Caucasian person do this. This is gonna look back. Can you imagine a Caucasian person doing a Hennessy thing? They're gonna be like, "What the hell? That's racist." Da da da. A whole protest. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you trying to get poisoning people in the community." But when it comes a man like they don't see LeBron James doing the same thing as a black man. He's trying to poison our community. Like it's crazy. For I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna say he's a 3.5 star superstar because he's not there to a LeBron James or a Kobe. He's not a LeBron James or Kobe. I mean, he's not a He's not a Michael Jordan or Kobe. So, I mean, Hennessy is.
That's why he's so slow down.
Yeah, he slowed down. You know, as I said, Hennessy might messed up LeBron James' career a little bit. And might messed him up a little bit. You know, I think that kind of messed him up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The whole, you know, that's the thing. I think that's why he's been not focusing on getting his son better. He's been on this, you know, Hennessy shit. And I'm trying to think, and maybe that's why his game has been off. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why his game has been off. Because he's too worried about getting with this Hennessy. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Hazy? Good morning, family. Yeah, top of the AM, yes. You know, I had to do a little thing before I get out of here. You already know. Good morning, bro. Good morning. Peace up, yo. Good morning, family. Yeah. Do a little thing before we get, but yeah, I was talking about this last night. You know, I had to bring it up again this morning because, I mean, Hennessy, that's more like a rapper deal. Don't you think, Hazy? That's more like a rapper deal. That's more like, I mean, an athlete. That's what I'm saying. That's like Dion. You know what I mean? Like, Dion but his shit was way better. Like, the shit that Dion and them niggas drink, they be promoting, you don't see that shit in just black shops and black neighborhood. You know what I mean? The shit that LeBron James have right now, this Hennessy shit, you only gonna see it. People buying it, and like he doesn't even live close to a project in LA, like, you know, or in Los Angeles. He's surrounded by Beverly Hills rich people. You think none of them people are gonna hop out their Tesla or whatever their electric car and go buy a bottle of Hennessy VSOP? You know? Be your own brand, bro. Be your own alcohol. You a billionaire. Make your own alcohol. What type of shit is this? You a billionaire. You a billionaire, dog. You a billionaire. You a billionaire. Like, billionaire. You know what I mean? Do billionaire things. You know what I mean? Calvin, what's good? David, welcome back. Hey, David, welcome back. Welcome back, David. Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. My Christian buddy. My Christian homie, I should say.
Bisexual, which is fun. But today,
yeah, he is. Like I'm trying to show you, David. Y'all know David's a Christian, so you should have been here last night, David. We had a Christian talk. We were talking about the Donald Trump and the whole Christianity work. But shout out to you this morning. Sorry, appreciate you coming back. But yeah, LeBron is kind of, you know, as I said,
LeBron's trash.
LeBron is kind of, you know, he is kind of an undercover brother. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. You know, he is kind of an undercover brother because the stuff that he's doing, he's not really, you know. And I'm happy that you said that, David, because if this was a white person, you know, if this was a white person getting a Hennessy deal, a whole bunch of black people would have been like, oh, you know, it would have been a lot of them. This is the shit that Hazy talk about sometimes. Some black people are not all, they're not all, they pro. Like LeBron James is only a pro black dude when it comes to talking. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. Much respect, bro. LeBron James only talk about politics when he speaks out against Trump. And I think to me, that's why I always respect Michael Jordan. When they asked Michael Jordan to speak out, people got mad at Michael Jordan and bash him, right? To speak up against certain things. I'm happy he never did that. I'm happy Jordan never really did that. But LeBron, he is an undercover brother though, because he does stuff. This is the stuff that you imagine you're about to retire and you're doing a deal with Hennessey. You know what I mean? We already know the brown alcohol. This is why Hazy, me, and a lot of us stopped drinking the brown alcohol. You know what I mean? This is what who else? Somebody was telling what's his name? What's his name? What's his father dude? I just father dude. So we was talking the ballad man. I was talking about the nigga that works at Amazon. Yeah, Dre. Yeah, Dre was saying we was talking about Dre. All of us. I remember Dre was telling Hardy like, "Yo, the alcohol," or telling the people in their community like, "Yo, the alcohol, the brown alcohol is not the same taste." Hazy was saying that too. A lot of us was saying that. That brown alcohol, bro, is not. I guess that's why they're smashing me right now because I'm talking about the truth. The brown alcohol is really not the same taste. It's either too sweet. So now they're trying to get LeBron James to promote that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Like we got LeBron James should be working on Bronny James, which is his son, right? Game. We over here worrying about a Hennessy and commercial and doing all this other stuff. So you got your son in the NBA, did him, go double down. You should have had your main thing this summer should have been about Bronny James. You know what I mean? It's true. Some of these people have done
Wade's young, what is it, son or
Yeah.
Yeah. The girl dresses him up like a
young
girl.
Yeah, like
what the hell? He's only a baby.
Right.
Get out of here with that shit.
Yeah. But if somebody else does it, if Diddy would have done it, would have been something else. You know what I'm saying?
You don't trust me? Nobody will knock it. I don't trust nobody. I don't care. There's reasons why homeschooling, reasons for a lot of things. You cannot trust people. Trust me, you can't trust nobody in this world. You see these teachers too, they're evil too.
Yeah. They
might have kids of their own, but they're evil too. Just like the celebrities, they're evil.
Yeah.
It's almost like they have kids just to hide they have a wife, a family, a marriage, and kids just to hide.
No, some of these celebrities have kids just to keep on with the agenda. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like this shit that Rice said. How do you think some of these 13-year-olds end up in these allegations with these grown men? Because these parents are bringing their kids to these parties to hook up with these superstars.
And it's true. Majority of them are trans.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah.
Wade, like.
Yeah, David. As I said, David, you see that trend, right? Where Magic Johnson's son was trans. Magic Johnson was. I don't know who we say. Chris what? Yo, Magic Johnson's son was trans, and you can see that. You see the trend though. You see the trend, David, right? They made a black superstar shooting all the hoops, doing all the stuff, doing all the best commercials, having relations with the best women. Maybe if Diddy would have put one of his daughter into a community, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that. Let me not say that. They would have given him a chance, but you see what they did with Magic's son David and what they did with D Wade's son, like my wife just said. It's kind of crazy because it's true. Majority of them are trans, and majority of them get put in this program where, as I said, I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron James' son, the one that they say is good in basketball right now, flip over to what Dwayne Wade's son. I would not be surprised if he. I would not be. How would it be? You know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm what? Let's put it on. Get a blanket. Get a blanket. Yeah, but a lot of these people, I can't believe LeBron James is out here doing Hennessy though. Yeah, I mean, people don't buy Hennessy like that. Hazy could double down for me right now. I'll tell you, like, people don't really go pick up Hennessy like that in the liquor store, like that. And that's why if you go to everybody Shannon Sharp, you see them all drinking that brown alcohol. That brown alcohol, people really don't really trust that brown alcohol.
You probably put his powder in it.
Probably put them powder in it too. But that brown alcohol there is not really, it's not really that brown alcohol is not really, the brown alcohol is a bad taste. Bad taste. Bad taste. I never was a fan of it. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, Hazy, same shit. I wasn't a fan of it. I drink it, but I wasn't a fan of it like how everybody was a fan of it. We bought we buy like the bottles of you know what I mean. Not everybody don't have on the table. We don't. Me and my girl, we don't buy that at.
It was better off coming with a freaking wine.
Yeah. No, you remember he had that wine thing going on, man, and he was drinking the wine with thinking that he would have better off with that.
You could have came up with something more better.
Yeah, he would have better off continue doing the wine thing. He would have better off doing that.
Look
at the palm thing. It's not really. He'd have better off doing that. He'd have better off doing. He would have been better off doing. What?
I don't know.
He'd have better off doing something on a wine party. You gotta. Pac was the first heavy promoter for Hennessy. Oh yeah. Hayes, you're right about that. So now they're trying to make LeBron, eh? Yeah, now they're trying to make LeBron. You're right, Hazy. You're right, Hazy. You're right, Hazy. You're right, LeBron. In the room. You did? Yeah, but it's Hennessy. What happened? What happened here? Who is this? They said. Okay. It's one of those alcohols, right? Yeah. The Hennessy thing is not really. As I said, you're not gonna walk in. As I said, you're not gonna walk in the thing with LeBron James. You're not gonna walk in. What do you call it? You're not gonna walk in. You're not gonna walk in with him and see him and D Wade what not D Wade? What's his name? What's the next dude's name? Him or D Wade. Him or D Wade drinking Hennessy. They're gonna be drinking that wine shit. That wine, that rich shit. They're gonna be drinking that wine shit. So, as I said, I think this is funny because I never seen LeBron James drinking Hennessy. For him to say, "Oh, I'm gonna take my talent to Hennessy," I was like, I don't know. That is your first time ever drinking something like that. That's my first time ever seeing him with Hennessy. That I never seen LeBron James promoting Hennessy before until now. That's why a lot of people are really mad at this. Yeah, a lot of people are mad at this, like saying like, what? They're really mad. They're like, oh, what? You thought he wasn't going to retire? Because I think people just want LeBron James to retire. He's holding the Lakers for hostage. Yo. I'm saying it. He's holding the Lakers for hostage. You get rid of LeBron and pair somebody else with Luka, like what's his name? What's that boy name from Milwaukee? Giannis. Yo, Lakers definitely winning a championship. I don't know nobody else. You know what I mean? That will discipline Giannis discipline Luka like Giannis. Or even Joker. Joker would be the Joker, and Giannis is the best, thing right now for Luka to win a ring. I don't think LeBron is that. LeBron only cares about himself. He shows you that all the time. He shows you this all the time. He spent his summer doing Hennessy commercial and drinking Hennessy instead of getting Bronny James' game better. It's crazy. Sad. Sad and crazy. But I don't think no athlete as a basketball player should be promoting alcohol so early, you know what I mean, and didn't retire yet. You might as well go ahead and retire. And I think this is a sign, this is a clue of LeBron James saying he's going to retire the end of the season. I think this is it. This is it, y'all. I think this is him. I think this is it. I think this is it, people. I think this is retirement right here coming up. Mm-hmm. Girls, get ready. I'm getting ready. I think this is retirement coming up, y'all, for LeBron James. Because this Hennessy GOAT, a basketball GOAT. I don't think he was a basketball GOAT anyway. I don't think. Really? Oh man, really? Like you just here to give problems, yo. You just here to give problems to the girl. Like first thing in the morning, this is what you do. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm making a mess. I mean, my daughter here making a mess. Soon as she gets up, we gotta clean it and get out of here. Yeah. I don't think a lot of people approve this. A lot of people they're gonna do everything and everything else to push him out the NBA. Know that he's got an alcohol deal, right? They're gonna be like, this doesn't look good for the NBA. They're gonna put so much pressure. And you don't see Luka, you don't see Giannis, and them, because they could have done all that. But the agent probably told them, nah, this is Rich Paul right here setting up LeBron. Or maybe this is not a Rich Paul. I can't say that. Maybe this is not a Rich Paul. This isn't. Maybe this is him doing his own shit. Maybe this is LeBron James doing his own thing. I don't know. But this is crazy, y'all. Crazy. Crazy. Can't lie to y'all. This is insane. A basketball player teaming up with one of the most, alcohol companies. Yeah. I'm going to say it. 90 or 60 something, 80 something percent of Hennessey promoted to black people. You know what I'm saying? All the Caucasian people that drink Hennessy hang around black people. And scotch, whiskey, you know what I mean? So why do you invest in scotch or whiskey? Or just stick to them with them fine wines and all that stuff. And that don't look good, bro. I'm sorry. Hennessy has been in the middle class community for a while, and they just and everybody knows Hennessy is not like, and they drink. What's going on? What's going on, Browns? Good morning, family. Good morning. Much respect. Hennessy is just like, everybody drinks it, and what you see them, they gonna do a drive-by. They doing something bad after ignorant. You know what I mean? They in the club, getting a fight, and they want to hurt somebody after. But Hennessy in the club. Hennessy in the club. Hennessy in the club is always a bad vibe, yo. Always a bad vibe. What's that one? Yes. That's what I'm saying. And think about this move, right, Bronze? You a GOAT, and this is what the move. What kind of GOAT move? You remember when Kobe was about to retire, bro? When he was getting out, how much Chinese people was around him with all this other stuff? How to keep, black people, he was making drink or to make you not get so tired or make you save your energy when you get tired. Like, that's the type of stuff Kobe was on for the community. Not giving you alcohol to, you know what I mean? He is an attention seeker, y'all. You know what I mean? You see right now, the LeBron, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, he's Bronx. He's holding the Lakers for hostage, bro. He's holding the Lakers for hostage. See that? Kobe's like, all right, and that's like Kobe too. Everybody was blaming Kobe, but Kobe's like, I'm gonna retire. And then when he left the team, they got more money to have their pieces. But that was different. Like the Lakers, that's a GOAT ability that Kobe and LeBron don't have. They made Kobe do whatever he wants, talk or whatever he wants, swear whenever he wants. You know what I mean? Check anybody whenever he wants. LeBron ain't never had that status in LA or Miami or Cleveland. I'm just saying. He needs to just retire. Yeah, and yo, that's what I was saying too, Bron. So you gonna come out with a Hennessy? That's what you did all summer. You never worked on Bronny James' game? Oh, my bad. You're worrying about your other son to come to save your career. Yo, bro, you should have been working on this summer. You're worrying about Hennessy. That's what you did this summer, my nigga. You know what I mean? And y'all don't even drink Hennessy. Y'all don't even have Hennessy at the table at these parties that I see y'all. You probably gonna have it now, but when you had the podcast with JJ Redick, there's no Hennessy. At least I never seen no Hennessy. Maybe I was blind, but I didn't see no Hennessy. I never seen any Hennessy. Oh, Hennessy, I didn't see it. That to me was like, man. You know, a lot of LeBron James thought, yeah, he is one. Yeah, for definitely. That, I know we know why. Fusam, good morning, bro. Top of the morning. Yeah, I know we know why he washed up. Because he doing too much. Drinking the Hennessy like you. Ball players, bro, like the GOATs, the best of the best, the second player option, the third player option of the team. You expect this from them. You know what I mean? But he's acting like he's not a first player option. He's acting like he's a second player option dude hopping in the Hennessy deal. You know what I mean? For you to go to guy. Yeah, he's acting like that. And I'm like, damn. And I'm looking at LeBron right now. I'm like, damn. You could tell LeBron, like, he's so much gray. Like, he's so stressed out and so much thing going on with him. Like, the just one man can't even save him with the gray no more. It seems like he has to use like two, like, at least 4 fucking things of that shit. So I don't know. James right now, doing this alcohol deal is not a good idea. Liquor, I mean, like, man, and Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Hennessy. Like I said, I'm not really, it's like, you don't see, you might as well, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. If this was a white person doing this, it wouldn't have sell. And a lot of people that have some shit to say, like some, but LeBron James do it, they don't have nothing to say. They don't have anything to say. Oh, it's okay, it's a black guy. He's supposed to do that. We love him. No. And I mean, no, that shit don't even sell in the hood like that no more. People don't buy Hennessy in the corner store like that. They buy other shit. They have new shit now. What? There's no phone on. You gotta fix it. Let me have the phone. Your phone. Sad, yo. He's going out sad. And I know LeBron James is going out sad because the look on his face, the look on LeBron James' face is not a saying where you're like, all right, this dude right here look like, no, he look like, man, they made me do this. This is what I gotta do. You know what I mean? To keep up my end of the bargain. Which is sad. You ask me. Sad thing. Sad. Y'all here promoting Hennessy, bro. That's why people say LeBron James is selfish. Because y'all here promoting Hennessy. And your Bronny James is still shooting bricks. Bronny James is still shooting bricks. You didn't help him work on his game in the summertime. You didn't get, none of those shooters, elite shooters, to help him out. selfish. Unless he don't want to be on the Lakers no more. You know what I mean? Unless he waiting until they trade him and his son, and then they gonna play it. They gonna show their real ability. But that's stupid. You know, that means no one's gonna trust you. I'm just saying. No one's gonna trust you like that. That's dumb. That's dumb. So that shit. Man, tell me about it, Bronze. I'm telling you, I don't know, yo. As I said, you gotta remember he's political, so he's doing political stuff. Remember, he's a part. You remember, you know, he doesn't talk about any, and I think it's kind of weird with him. He doesn't talk about any, like he never had nothing to say about Biden, Obama, but he will quick to jump the mic and talk about Trump. Oh, Trump, I don't like that. I never liked that. I don't like that. I mean, I never liked that at all. But yeah, this is what, you know, and this is what they expect from us, though. You know, they don't want us to be up on the top. You know what I mean? As I said, the good thing about Puffy, like, yo, you ain't go see Ciroc at all the black, you know, everybody with Ciroc in the hood, too expensive. You buy the cheap shit, the Hennessey. They ain't gonna see everybody with Douce or, you know, what's the next one? You know, or Gold Bottle. It's too expensive. You know, but he knows he just wants to. They never bought his sneakers, so this is the way for them to make money off the political. I could be over my head, but you know, it seems like, you know, that's what he's doing. This is crazy to me. Crazy, if you ask. Wow. It's just weird how dude is doing this. It's just weird, you know, how he's doing this Hennessey thing. And he's not even retired yet. And you look horrible. You look horrible. I don't know if he you know, he made himself look like this for a reason, because now he's trying to go to that, oh, you know, memories, or you know what? You was a basketball player sipping on Hennessy. That's why James Harden is trash, because he's sipping Hennessy with the club with the baby in them the whole night and can't play the next day. That shit slows you down. It slows you down. Hennessy slows you down. Hennessy slows you down, people. That's why I don't fuck with it. Hennessy slows you down. Hennessy slows you down. Any athlete or anybody that drink Hennessy, it automatically slows them down. Like I said, before, you know, James Harden started partying and started drinking that Hennessy, he was all over the place, knocking on shots, doing crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look up on that. The Hennessy is not really good for anybody. You know, it slows you down. Anybody that noticed that. It literally slows you down. Especially as an athlete. And you're an athlete promoting Hennessy, it literally slows you down. Slows you down. It does. If you're out here thinking, oh, LeBron James, Hennessy now, so I'm going to start drinking that shit. As an athlete, no. What type of message are we sending? You should be working on Brownie James' game, right? And Brownie James' game, but no. But what do? You want to have a Hennessy deal. Man, if that shit don't look crazy for us, crazy for the people, if it don't look crazy for the, so what? They want to drink Hennessy? After basketball, before basketball? No one ain't buying this. As I said, you're looking at tension, and it just seems like you're trying to get respect from the people and because you lost it, being so political. That's why I said a lot of y'all don't understand being in this political and teaming up and calling on government. That's why Michael Jordan's still relevant today. Because he ain't never said nothing. He never went nowhere. He never talked about it, no government. He never really, speak out of one. They never choose which side to talk about. But LeBron does it all the time. And now his career is coming to an end where he sees like, I really don't got ain't nobody really gonna support me after this or really, lose my base. But I mean, that's why you should have been, making sure Brownie James has his game together. Right now you're looking kind of crazy. Hennessy deal. Hennessy. Hennessy deal, yo. Shit crazy. Hennessy. We could have come up with some King James clothing line, even though we have that, but we could have made it like where we have a King James suit and tie or something like that. You know what I mean? But no. We on the Hennessy, y'all. Hennessy's the way. Everybody got Hennessy in the hood. Everybody got Hennessy in the videos and the trap videos. So we gon' stick with the Hennessy. That dude right there. This dude right here is wild. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what to say about this. I think this is like, for me, for him, is a bad move. Bad move because it just don't look good. It don't look good. There's something else, more education, where you're trying to educate the community, or like Kobe, as I said, Kobe's the retirement was all about educating the community, uplifting the people, understanding themselves, how they stay out of trouble, how to not get involved in allegations. Kobe was working to show you how to stay out of allegations and when they're trying to get you into it. And when he's about to do that, he disappeared. He's, eventually he got in a helicopter crash. And that, all that dream went through the window. Because that's what he was doing. He was not with no alcohol, energy drinks, stuff trying to make you better so you could play better on the court so you could stay out there more. Teaching us how to stay away from these models that could get you into allegations, with these players. That's the type of stuff he was doing. Eventually, he's not here with us no more until, but that's what was going on with him. I don't think this is a GOAT move. This is not a GOAT move. It's not a GOAT move. This is a crazy ass move. But it's not GOAT at all. It's not what a GOAT does. You're a Hennessy GOAT. And now we know why your game fall off, because you're too busy drinking Hennessy. That shit settled in your intestine for like 4 days. So if you're playing basketball and then you're about to drink Hennessy and then you're about to play tomorrow night, and the next day, you're still going to have some of that in your system. But that's on, whatever. He does what he wants to do. But shout out to everybody. Get ready to go do my day right now. Browns, Hazy, everybody else in there, David, Food Stamp. Everybody else come up in here this morning. Shout out to y'all. Much love and respect. I will see y'all on the next one, y'all. All right, like, comment, share, subscribe, everybody. Peace out. Good to see everybody up in here this morning. I appreciate it. I love when the gang come up.